everybody. I'm sorry, there's no fanfare getting in here. I literally came screaming in on two wheels and jumped in front of my computer. So, hi. Serendipity, my darling. We have a lot to talk about. It was a big news week. So, I got half a thing of water so we can sloppy shuffle. Let me get my other monitors out of the way. All right, so welcome everybody. Welcome. It's been a long day. It's been a weird week for me. I don't know about you guys. It was like yesterday went by so fast, like I couldn't even pay attention. I was like, how is it 3:00 already? I got a new deck. Got a fun new deck. We'll be talking about this one shortly. My lighting looks terrible right now. I don't know why, but I have a huge list of news items. Yeah, weird week, right, Serendip? Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Sally. Everybody, I hope you have your beverages. So, the things that I have on my list, if no one has personal readings they want to do. Hi, Amanda. I had the Harry and Meghan. I have a theory that they have concocted this whole kid thing, and they're purposely doing different photos, different models, because they want to create a smokescreen as to what their kids really look like. Just saying, Michael Jackson did the masks with his kids. Maybe they're doing like a whole PR thing. So that was something. Then the Harry in Hawaii, like, was it a pap walk? Was it legit? Did he try and do it low key and other people took pictures? Pop up in the comments if you want to hear these readings. Or again, it's Tarot Live. So if you guys want a reading for yourself, oh, thank you, Amanda. That is super sweet. Thank you. Star Ruby had a weird week too. I know. And like, I keep thinking that it's Thursday and it's Wednesday and I don't know what day it is. And it's really terrible. In the meantime, that Jawzrsize thing has totally eliminated my jowls. This is like insanity. I can't even believe it works so well. So I'm still doing that. So what else did I have? The Daily Mirror. What was with the picture of Catherine that they aged her like 150 years? She looked like I don't know, Melisandre when she aged, when they took the ruby off her. So then I know last night we had some pretty big news. 45 is going to run. So I think I said this the other day. I think that the beef between him and DeSantis is manufactured. And I think that they will later make up to kind of reunite the party. Is this a smokescreen to just kind of throw the other party off and make them think that the other side doesn't have their act together? And then is DeSantis gonna run? Is he gonna make a run for this too? Let me just pull you up here a little bit. Yeah, camera wasn't up a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, and the lighting just got so much better. So, so what do we want to read? What do you want to read? And then there was the whole Gazelle, Bunshin, and Joaquim Valente, I think his name is. She's apparently down, snuggled up with her jujitsu instructor, the kids' jujitsu instructor, or something like that. So there's something possibly amiss there. So blah 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 blah. And then there was, of course, Prince Charles' birthday. And what else? I think that was it for my notes. So you guys tell me, what do you want to hear? What do you want me to read on? I get the big cards. I get the little cards. I get some Lenormand out. We got a few hours to go. I got plenty of time. Plenty of time for my people. And so, oh, where's my Lenormand? What did I do with them? Are they in here? Oh, for Pete's sake. Like I said, I'm a mess today, guys. Well, that's weird. Where's the new deck? Huh. I thought I was so well organized here. So we're going to have to bust out a different Lenormand deck. So we'll bust this one out. So we want to start with Royals. Serendipity's calling it. She's taking the helm. She says, want to do Royals, Royals. I don't know if there are any extra cards in this. If they are, we'll just look them up. So this is, pull this up. I'm getting more organized, guys. I'm getting there. So this is the Rana George Lenormand. Has a very Eastern feel. Evil Eye there. It's all right. We'll put those on the side. I'm going to keep the book out, but that's so weird. What did I do with my other Lenormand deck? Shuffle while I was on the phone. We'll have to find it later, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh, Amanda, beautiful. I have my list, but you guys, we can pick from you guys too. So let's do first. I'm going to put this off to the side. Let's see what was up with that picture of Catherine. Like, what was the Daily Mail thinking? Did they really think that was going to be like NBD? Like, it was horrible. It was a horrible picture. Oh, I know where my Lenormand are. They're right here, right in front of me, in a big box. I put them in a box. All right, so the person that was in charge of that cover with that awful picture of Catherine. What was their intent? Let's take a look at their intent. Oh, lovers in reverse. Oh, wow. The sun shining that black light on her, and under the surface, happy home. So this individual, whoever this was that decided to put this out, decided to, whether it was the editor or the individual that actually did the photo editing or the editor of the paper, whoever it was wanted to disrupt. We have that lovers here in reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, wanted to disrupt the protected reputation of Catherine. They wanted to go in there. They wanted her to look bad. That's really terrible. Under the surface, they thought that this was a good foundation to build upon to bring back some more charity. I think this was a sugar. I think it was a sugar. I think a sugar did it. I was hoping it wouldn't be. I was hoping it was just kind of somebody being a goofball. Was this a sugar trying to damage Catherine on behalf of Meghan Markle? Heart of the matter. Absolutely. Queen of Wands in the upright. was, it was, did I say the Daily Mail? I thought I said the Mirror. Mail might have just rolled out of my mouth. So Daily Mirror, pardon to the Daily Mail. Yeah. So that was something. Was she, I'm assuming it was a woman. It feels like a feminine energy. Were they asked to do this? This person asked to do this. No, I think they made the decision on their own. Was the intent to get on the good side of the Sussex squad? Yes, but this is somebody who's not right. Hi, Julie. Hi, Jumpin' Jupiter. This is somebody who is like, if you can't say something nice about somebody, come and sit by me because I will commiserate with you all day long. So this is somebody who's not super, super nice. So yeah. Will it gain the or will it achieve the goals that were expected, the anticipated goals? No. And I think the bad blood will out. I think they're going to figure out who did it. And I think it's going to be an issue. I'm not going to pin it down to who it is, because it definitely feels like there was one that was like, oh my God, look at what I did. And the other one was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let's run with that. Hi, Karen. Sunny girl. In Corel PSP, Sunny girl. There's an aging technique. I did one a while ago and I was horrified. I went right to the plastic surgeon. Oh, Karen, I didn't forget you, did I? Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. All right. So we can jump back to some royals, but that was pretty awful. Amanda's got a good one here. So this is a big question. I think we really need to go state by state. And we're not going to go like legit state by state, but we can take a look at a couple of different states. I didn't catch the news. So I don't know what's going on with Herschel Walker's race. I know they were in a runoff, but I don't know what's happening with that. So, all right, this election, was there any funny business? Oh, we're not supposed to say the E word. I'm not supposed to say the E word. Was there any funny business with this one? Oh my. I'm going to take down your comment, Amanda. So the anticipation that there was going to be something done here, there were a lot of people that felt that way, that there was going to be some kind of interference, involvement, something happening. It did to a certain extent, but it was mainly prevented from happening. So for the most part, they stopped the infusion of what they were trying to do. That was a good thing. There are not that many fraudulent items out there. There's not that many. There's some. This was almost a test case because they kind of watched the avenues of how these things were executed in the last election. I'm going strictly into intuitive here, guys. I'm going to hold off on the cards for a second. So they know how things were done in the last election. So they paid attention to those avenues in this election. There were stopgaps put into play, but they did allow a few to slip through. The reason for it is because now there is going to be more proof. There's much more video footage of things being done inappropriately in this election. I said the E word again. Dang it. So there's much more video footage, definitive video footage in this round, this exercise of our democratic civic responsibilities. We will hear about this, and behind it is a Lionheart. Very, very strong characters behind this. He's the one who kind of put the plan together. This is how we're going to watch. This is how we're going to record. And this is how we're going to present. So we're going to see that over some time. So now the rest of your question. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. I just got to pull up the rest of her question. Oh, wait, these are all hellos. I went too far. Will anyone be held accountable? So, yes, there was some funny business. Will we discover fraudulent ballots? Yes, but not as many as the last time. No, did I say that? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Will anyone be held accountable? Wow, justice came right out. Boom, boom, boom. Justice. Yes, people will be held accountable. Oh, there's sneaky snacker, guys. Oh, like rats from a ship. The guilty parties are all going to blame each other. They're all going to be pointing fingers at each other. Judgment. Oh, yeah. Amanda, good question. Under the surface. Yeah, they're all going to be splintering. There's going to be a lot of splintering behavior. People are going to be trying to get away from each other. Oddly enough, I'm pretty much going to say AOC is not involved in this at all. That just came to mind. So, for entertainment purposes only. I don't think she's part of this part of the machine at all. I don't think she is. She's not into the let's get some extra votes here and there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Yes, I had to agree that an editor did have to approve it. So I think there were two of them in there. One was just like, whatever. So wait a minute. Jennifer. Good question. And we're going to use the new cards for this. I'm looking for a new card, baby. This is Cirque de Tarot. And they are carnival scenes. So we're going to have some fun with this one. And get another upright one. I can't get another upright. Everything's upside down. You'll have to look. 30 people. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. Exciting. 30 people on a Wednesday live. Debuting a new deck. So, Harry Styles. Is he getting married? Well, let's find out how he's doing with Miss Olivia Wilde Styles. Let's see how he's feeling about Olivia. Four of Wands in reverse. I'll have to pull this down so you guys can see these. Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups underneath. Yeah, I don't think this is working out. Nine of Swords. This looks, oh, you know what? I'm saying it first. Okay. So it looks like the Olivia Wilde situation has run its course. We've got Four of Wands, not happy at home. Let's see, can I bring this down? I'll bring it down. I don't know if you guys can see this well if I bring it down, but this deck's not reading very well. It's a cute deck, but it's just not reading very well. So that Six of Swords in reverse, we've got not happy at home, not planting the foundations, not making a commitment to each other, not creating that solid home life. And Emperor in reverse, he just does not feel, I intuitively am getting that he just doesn't want the drama from the ex, from Jason Sudeikis. I can't say his name. Jason Sudeikis. I think it's Sudeikis. He just does not. He doesn't want to deal with any of this. I'm gonna say it, and I know everyone questions like his orientation. I don't care what his orientation is. He just doesn't want all this baggage. He may like those kids, and he may really like her. He doesn't want all the baggage and the accoutrement that's going on with it, because there's just too much drama between Jason and Olivia. She is definitely trying to quell that drama and keep the drama to a minimum. He's very irrational and not really cooperative. He's not looking to work together yet. I mean, there's always a phase in a divorce where people aren't willing to work together, and then eventually you get to that phase. You get to the mediation part of it. Under the surface, he really liked, hey, let's have a long lay on a Sunday and we'll just lay here, and she's got to get up, and we got to do something with kids. We got to go to the zoo. We got to, watch a Disney movie. Like, there's always, like, he's just not into it. He would rather build up into that kind of a comfy, cozy parental situation. And Chariot card looks like he's moving on. Looks like he is going to move on from this one. So I thought we were getting an engagement, but this doesn't look like we are. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Nine of Swords, he's been very frustrated with the situation. That's where his head is, but he's kind of over it. This is our Nine of Swords up here, and he's just over it now. He's just like, I don't even want to deal with this. It's stupid. It's stupid. Tower in reverse. He may not break it up. She may break it up. She may be sick of his nonsense too. Seven of Pentacles, which is looking back and trying to figure out what you could have done better, what you could have done differently. And then we get the Star. He's looking to the future. He would rather have this kind of a situation with someone else, with their own children. He doesn't want to have to be in a blended situation. I think this was a big lesson for him, to not be in one of these blended situations. Now, I'm not anti-blended situation at all. I have kids that have other dads. And, Gregopedia is a huge influence in their life, and a daily influence in their life. So I'm very fortunate that he is very, very good to my kids, and they're very fond of him. He's a big goofball. So where's Harry going from here? Where is Harry Styles? Harry Styles, not Harry Carey. Oh, he's going to be playing the field for a bit. He is going to be working. He is not really interested in getting dug in like that again. So work and play, a little bit more play than work. but he's just not looking to establish a family now. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if their PR is saying otherwise, but it just looks to me as though he wants to get back to work and kind of wants to get back to building something. It's almost like he feels like he missed out on the best part of parenthood when the baby's born, and everyone's excited and you're at the hospital and you're decorating the nursery. Like, he missed out on the really exciting, intimate moments of it, and now he's just kind of dealing with the messier moments. So that's a shame. That is a shame for the two of them. I think they're a bit much together, a bit much. So how is Olivia feeling right now? Let's see if she's on the same page. So I think she's still in love. I think so. So part of what's going on here too is that her energy is diverted. Her energy is diverted to making some more money. I don't think the divorce split, the financial split, is quite what she expected it to be, and she's starting to lay the path for the future so that she can have money coming in, so she can be supporting her children, so she's not constantly running back to the ex, because he is a little, what this is, a Pats. So she doesn't want to have to keep running back to him for money. So she's trying to set that up. And I think that's part of what's going on with Harry, is he feels a little bit neglected because she's just not focused like in that brand new relationship kind of vibe. She's not just riveted on him. So and that whole like honeymoon period is probably over at this point, even though they are pretty fabulous and adorable. So she's trying to figure out this balance between working, having a romantic life, and being mommy and being head of household. She's trying to figure out the pacing on that. And she's not quite sure how to do it. She's kind of all over the place. She regrets that the marriage didn't work out. She doesn't regret the marriage breaking up, but she regrets that the marriage is not working out because now it's created so much more work for her at this point. Two of Wands, she does have some plans moving forward. She's trying to put together projects. And that Ace of Swords, I think she's going to have more of a hand of producing, writing, getting more of the idea out there, not acting the idea, but creating the idea of the project. So I think we're going to see more of that from her. I think she's already producing a bit, so I think we're going to see more of the production on her part. But writing and directing, kind of, saying how the story should go and how different works should be presented. So that's going to be pretty cool for her. She still loves Harry very, very much. Cup overflowing. She's, this Knight of Cups. She's still telling him. I think she might be getting a little bit of blow off from him. I'm just saying, I think there's a little bit of that happening. So keep that in mind. And I don't think I'm getting the pop-up that I'm supposed to go live right now. I'm already live. So does she know that Harry's got a foot out the door? Does she know? She thinks that everything's okay. Her vision is kind of skewed on this. I think he's being polite. I think he's being really nice. And it's not like a normal, plebeian breakup where like there's like, oh God, everything you do is annoying me. I think he's being extra polite. I'm sorry that I'm yawning. It was a 5 a.m. wake up today. And I literally was dragging myself out of bed. So. I think that's about it. Is Harry going to eventually get married? Let's see. Is Harry eventually going to get married? I think you can pretty much say that about anybody, but in like the next year. Is he going to get married in the next year? No. No, he's focused on himself. He's just trying to get himself into a super stable spot. I don't know if he has his own house. If he doesn't have his own house, I think he's going to be house shopping. I think he's going to be looking for his own bat lair. So the bat cave. He needs a bat cave. So this deck is a little bit hard to read, so we're going to put it off to the side. I'll do a flip through with it because it's super, super cute. So, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, Amanda. So we'll do Arizona. And I'm just going through the comments. So if I don't get to you, don't panic. Don't panic. Was there some funny business in Arizona? Some funny business in Arizona. Funny business, Arizona. Yeah, but we're going to find out about it. Arizona is going to be one of the ground zeros for how to create safer, more effective exercise of our civic duty. And it'll be a foundation point. So we're going to find out. I don't know if this is over the next 2 years or if it's going to be after 2024. But we're going to find out how and how to fix it. And then we're going to have new laws moving forward. So that's interesting. So Arizona is going to be one of the ground zero points for some change in our selection of people practice. So let's see. Now do New York, New York. It's a hell of a state. So I think there's going to be some fussing about the results. I think there's going to be some fussing, and I think people are going to be unhappy about it, but we're going to find out that those results were pretty accurate. We're going to find out that there was some messing around with it. There's going to be some discussion of that, but I think we're going to find out that these results, the New York results, were fairly accurate. It was fairly solid. I don't think that was one which is shocking because that's not what I personally believe. But I'm reading the cards. So was the right person declared numero uno? Is the right person declared? We're going to just take one card on this. That's a yes. That's a yes. So I think that election, that process, I think was correct in New York. I don't think that was California. Is there any tinkering? Magician in reverse. Yeah, I think there was some tinkering there. I think trying to keep the status quo there. I think that they did do some tinkering. Did they need to? I don't think they needed to. I think that was just to go the extra mile to kind of secure what they were pretty sure was going to happen. That, you know, I don't think that they have a problem in that state getting the asses in the seats, but I think they're always worried about it. So remember, we had to have a recall about somebody in that state. There was you know, a selection process to see if he should be asked to leave. Let's see if there was any tinkering in that. I don't know if I ever read on that when it happened. Let's see if there was any tinkering. Yeah. They didn't trust that the public was smart enough to know what they don't like. So, and that guy was not going anywhere. He said, I'm not fucking leaving. That's what he said. So, yeah, I think that one. And here's, of course, our victorious card. Victorious. All right, so we're going to scroll, baby, scroll. Let it scroll, baby, scroll. Oh, serendipity. Oh, your friend. I know what friend you're talking about. Oh, man. Positive vibes for her. Yes, Karen, AOC has her own problems. Hi, Beverly. Karen, your cat loves the smell of bleach? She acts like you're using catnip. I just started giving I got this new catnip and I started giving it to the kittens and Pusheen, and AJ is such a psycho. He, like, I sprinkle it all over the rug in the living room and then they all roll around on it and like eat it and they, it'll get all twitchy and everything. But AJ like rolls on his back and he's got these big, he's like the skinniest cat out of all of them. He's the smallest. And he rolls over and he like opens up his claws and he has these big beefy feet with like crazy claws. And he like grabs onto anything that's near him. So like he doesn't care if like he grabs onto a cat or if he grabs onto a person. Jumping Jupiter. Yeah. What is up with that? So I think we need a very special deck for this, don't we? Yeah, we need a special deck for this. Let's move this in. Oh, strings everywhere. Ah, strings. Oh, by the way, I have friends that are paranormal investigators. Jonathan and Sandy. I love them dearly. And Jonathan determined that my orb was not an orb. So I didn't get an orb, but whatever. It was still fun. All right. What is up with Madonna? What is up with Madonna? That was a sloppy shuffle. Everybody have a drink. Hydrate, hydrate. Oh, okay. All right, so suffice it to say that she doesn't give a flying bullet bra about what any of us think about her. That being said, not that like Madonna's like riveted on my tarot channel or anything. So that being said, period of inflection and self-examination is in the past. She wants to constantly perform because of the earning potential and it's not strictly the artist stuff. So our best artist, and I'm like totally in our head right now, guys, so like you got to bear with me on this one because it's a little chaotic in there. So the thing with the really amazing artists is that the art that they create is already within them. It's not something that they have to really sit and kind of think about what they're doing, and they don't have to really struggle with it. The art just kind of flows from them. She's one of them, a component of this. One of the kept seeing that transformation of her is because she gets bored with the same thing. She gets bored over and over again. So she is constantly moving on to a new moving platform. So and this is how I see it. When you played Mario Brothers when you were a kid on Nintendo, and you would have to jump on the platform, and then you'd have to boing and boing and boing and boing and jump onto the next platform. She is constantly moving on to a new platform. She's testing the waters. Her foot is in the water to see what people will respond to. That's why she's doing all these weird things. There is this element of wanting to get back to the milieu and the feelings that she had. And I keep going back to, I think it was Live Aid that she had the satin jacket. I think she had dark hair and she was with Sean Penn. I keep going back to that. She's back in that kind of a time period where she's really looking for this freshness, and she's trying to get that freshness again. And it's not working. She is struggling with it and she doesn't quite know what to do. The problem is that the creative well is emptying. And this isn't just for her. This is for everybody. The creative well is kind of emptying, and we're getting into this. That's why so many people are doing these redos of all different movies. Like I'm just they did the American Werewolf in London and broke my heart because that is one of my favorite movies. David Naughton, I love him. Don't Google him because he's really old and it upset me when I saw him. So this is something where she doesn't want to redo one of these phases of Madonna. She doesn't want to kind of go through the motions. It's almost like all of these, and that's why we're seeing her on TikTok or Instagram or whatever she's doing these on. It's because she's literally like hanging out in her bedroom, like just putting stuff on and just kind of trying stuff out. Or she's got like a couple of physical artists there, and they're like, hey, let's see what it looks like if we do your hair like this. And she's doing these videos like that. She's trying these different things to see what people are going to respond to. But she's at a loss. I don't know if any of you, like, I'm like 70s and 80s music kind of gal. I 90s too, I guess, like a little bit. But she is pretty disappointed with the music industry now because there's nothing new. It's all like redone music. It's all, we're sampling and we're redoing things. You know who she likes? She likes Post Malone. Post Malone is doing some things that she thinks are very novel and unique. And this is all intuitive. I'm sorry, guys, it's not on the cards. It's not written on the card. So there's something with Post Malone. I think she's trying to like get in his ear, talk to him. I don't know. There's something with Post Malone. She likes his voice or something. It's she likes what he's doing. So yeah, that's what's going on. Is she doing substances? Because there was that one video, she was in an interview and she actually put a vial up to her nose and sniffed it, but it was like she was in a rush. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Looked like she was in a rush. And she said, wow, I never did that before. It was very strange. Like, like the 70s called, they want their bodega drugs back. So is she on substances? Is she on substances? Seven of Swords. Hangman. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think it's a problem. Let's put it that way. I don't think that we've got, like something that she would have to go to one of those nifty places where they do yoga and have little meetings and folding chairs. I don't think she would have to do something like that. If there is some kind of substance thing going on, it's not an ongoing, inextricable kind of situation. She may be doing one off. The Hangman in reverse tells me you want to get a different perspective. You want to get a different thing going on. So that can be it. That Page of Wands is not being able to start projects or come up with new projects. So she may be doing that to kind of come up with maybe new scenarios, new ideas. So when I tapped into her, it's very chaotic in her head. Like it's not frantic. I don't want you to think it's frantic. But there's a lot going on in there. There's like a lot of stuff going on. Is she as weird as she's presenting in these videos? Is she as wacko? And we got that jumped out card. Wheel of Fortune. I think there's a lot of fluctuation in the personality right now. I think we're seeing a lot of fluctuations in it, a lot of different behaviors depending on the mood. So let's see what we got here. Hello, Tarot Destiny, darling. So, too chilly to do. Yeah, tell me about it. It was rainy and miserable here for a while. Hi, Penny. Hi, Marisol. Gwendolyn, I'm your Huckleberry. I put these off to the side. And oh, that's my teaching deck. Yeah, we'll pull the little guys out. Let's get the little itty bitty cards. Jason Momoa. We gotta go big for him. Jason Momoa. Stick this on the side. Got lots of stuff going on my desk. Jason Momoa, what is up with showing your butt while you're fishing? What's going on? What are we doing there? Sloppy shuffle, everybody drink. Oh, he is not happy right now. Are you doing it for attention? He is quite manic right now. All right. So there is something that had him pinned down. Like he was trying to, stay calm and not date and not act amok and just kind of be like a regular dude and just be quiet while the DIVORCE was happening. So that kind of became too much for him. He is very hyperactive. Like he's kind of bouncing all over the place, and he is sad when he has to sit there and like sit on his hands. He's kind of sad. He's like somebody who would benefit from having like a trampoline room. I know that sounds great. I think Bill Gates has one, but he would benefit from having like a bounce you in his or it's not Bounce You. It was Air Academy or something like that, one of those trampoline places. He would benefit from having one of those in there because he just doesn't know what to do with himself. Like he's just like, I'm bored. I want to do something like rock climb. Like he needs axe throwing in his living room. So he was kind of sick of preserving that reputation or kind of getting out of the public eye. He was kind of sick of doing that. He was like, look, I've done this long enough. I don't want to sit here anymore. I can't watch any more episodes of The Bachelor. Is my hair sticking up in the back like crazy? I just need to get out and I need to do something. So he went fishing with his friends. I think the having the butt out was just kind of like a fun thing. Like he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna wear a traditional, bikini bottom." Um, he's trying to come back out into the public attention with paparazzi and everything. He's trying to come back very slowly. Um, after having been told just to kind of lay low while that was all shaking out, he's going to act up. We're going to see him act up, but I don't think he's going to do anything that's like super detrimental to his career. The thing is, he's very unhappy right now. He doesn't like being alone. He doesn't like that the marriage broke up. Whoever called for it, he just is not really digging it. So how could he be? Trying to move forward, trying to create new things. So, did he do it for attention? I don't think he did it for our attention. I think he did it for the guys that were on the boat. Like, I think he was just like having like a dude moment. I had this one friend, and God, I hope he's not watching. Uh, this one friend in college. He was the naked guy at parties, and like all of a sudden, just randomly, this dude would come downstairs. He'd be totally naked. It didn't matter. I mean, we were young. We were all in good shape. It didn't matter, who was there. You just turn around and all of a sudden, like, there he'd be in his all together. So, it was pretty funny. And I think that was kind of the same intent of this situation. I think it was like, hey, let's have some fun with this. So no, I do not think he is. It was it was to say stop showing his butt. Ice storms, jeez, Louise. So Ramadana Lopez. So what I do, if you want, I just do celebrity readings in between. But if you want your own reading, you can do super chat or super sticker. That's the best way for me to say it. And then just put your question in there, and I'll read for you. Absolutely. Wednesday night. Yeah, I've decided I don't drive in snow or ice anymore. That's my own thing. I don't like doing that. Gregopedia likes driving in the snow. He can do it. Yes, Harry Styles. I think he's too. I did when I did a reading on him and Olivia a while ago. It looked like possibly getting an engagement this year. It looks like that's kind of changed around. So Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making everyone. I'm sorry. Hi, Eleanor. Eleanor's here. Oh, you think that was an angel visitor? My paranormal guy was like, it was something falling from the light fixture, he said. So, and Madonna makes us all cringe. Yes, Sally. I don't get it. I don't get it. So Rosalind, will you and John reconcile? Let's see. I was going to do pick a card tonight with you guys too. So, Rosalind, this looks great. This looks great. So, take your power. Take your power back in this situation. You're wringing your hands and being silent about it. The Empress is the one who makes miracles happen. She is our mother card. She's our mother earth. She gives birth to the babies. She nurtures them and gets them up on their feet and teaches them how to walk and how to eat. She is the one that is the doer and the maker. So sometimes you have to be the doer and the maker. It looks as though he has a great deal of emotion that's in the right place. So I think if we put these two together, our Empress and our King of Cups, I think we can wind up with a very happy ending here, which is our happy ending card, the 10 of Cups. Underneath the surface, there are things that are going to be earth shattering, life changing, and those can sometimes be us stepping out of our comfort zone and out of the space that we're in, and maybe extend ourselves to another person. So I hope that helps. It does look fortuitous. It does look good. If you feel so inclined, please make a contribution either by one of my cash apps or by super sticker. So there we go. And Amanda, thank you. Was that for the reading that I just did on Arizona? I'm confused. So if you guys do want a personal reading and you do super chat or super sticker, do the super chat is actually better, and just put your question in there. So Rebecca, you too, and hi from Wales, Facebook user from Wales. Howdy do. So, Rebecca Campos, your love life. Let's see what we got. Seven of Wands. The World in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Justice. Five of Pentacles. We're going a little deep here. So you have your head in the right spot. Like you definitely know what you want, and you definitely you want to be, where you want to get to. You know what the destination is. But you don't know the car you're using to get there. You don't know how much gas money you have. You don't know what you're going to wear. So that is where you need to make some adjustments. So your love life, you need to sort out what you want, not where you want, if that makes sense. So, the thinking is like, I want to be in this kind of relationship, and it's great for when you're manifesting it to see the end result. Like that's awesome. You should do that. But in this case, you kind of have to, you need a bit more data, a bit more information. So if you're looking for somebody who has their own home, then you need to kind of commit to that in your wish list. If you want somebody who's flexible and doesn't have their own home because you want them to come along with you, then you have to think in those kinds of terms. So that really trying to figure out the what you want, not the where you want, is really key here, because you have to throw out some old concepts. You've got some concepts about the type of person that you want to be with and how you want them to conduct themselves. So you really need to check that out and start from scratch. So I'm not saying throw the entire bath out with the baby and the water, but maybe it's time to keep the baby and get a new bathtub and some new water in there. So the situations that you have been in prior have not given you enough stability and have not provided you with enough gratification to really be a sustainable long relationship. So that's really what's going on. So you getting down and deciding on what other things that you want, what other things would serve you better in a relationship are key, and then you'll be able to make better judgments. And that's when all of this love and emotion that you have can be beneficial for another relationship. So I do hope that that helps. Again, please feel free to make a contribution. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Rosalind. Was that for me? I hope that was for me. We got people drinking. Yay, sloppy shuffle. Oh, hot chocolate. Yeah, I'll be doing a hot toddy, I think, a little bit later. So, all right, we're scrolling through. Hi, Facebook user with the green heart. So, thank you, Rosalind. Oh, good. I'm glad that helped. Your name changed. So, let's do another celebrity. What do we got? I got my list and my sparkly notebook with all my tarot secrets in it. So, let's look at hot buttered rum does sound good. Serendipity. I saw that. I could make some hot buttered rum tonight. I think I have spicy rum. I like my rum Navy strength, me personally. I am a Navy strength rum kind of gal. So we're going to go back to the big cards. Back to the big cards. And I want these gals out tonight. The Oracle of Shadow and Light. Some of my decks I keep in the boxes. This one, I didn't have a bag that was big enough for her. So we're going to look at some Oracle cards. And I'm going to need the book, so we'll just squidgle it right over there. I'm going to put away these. The carnival cards are really cool. When I do the flip through, I'll do a flip through on here for you guys so that you can see how cute they are. But I probably won't use them in readings like this because they're just a little bit hard to see. So, all right. So 45. Let's talk about 45. How is his little announcement going to go? How is it going to go? So we're looking at how the collective citizenry is looking at this. All right. Not loving it. Now, this is the energy right now. Just everybody remember that. Okay. So, messaging is still the same. Nothing new. Attitude was the same. Personality was the same. Nothing new. Meh. Been there, done that is kind of the attitude. That there will be a great deal of judgment, but it's very reserved right now. And so like just Marisol, I see your question there or your comment. I am reading from the perspective of the populace toward what he did. Everyone's we've got to wait this out. Let's not react. Let's not go bananas. Let's just wait it out and see what he does. See what he does. So poor Nancy. Oh wait, serendipity. You can actually be more overt in the chats about that. I just can't say it out loud. So if you want to be more specific. Oh, sloppy shuffle. They went everywhere. Everybody drink. So oddly enough, Greg and I kind of put it together yesterday that like I have this whole like tarot and drinking thing that's going on. It's really embarrassing. Because the book that I wrote is Cocktail Party or Deck. And it's, basically getting to know the deck like you're at a cocktail party and like hanging out with some friends. So I guess like I just have like this whole like alcohol theme going on. So it's not alcohol. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be tea. I'm drinking water. So, all right. So is he serious? Is 45 serious about this? Right now, yeah, he's telling us all. He's telling us all that he is serious. He's telling us that. And then we get a surprise. Here's our surprise. And he's going to turn things upside down. Then we have the initiation card. So the Three of Pentacles, those of you that study, the Three of Pentacles, a lot of people call this the baptism card because there is an individual standing in, it looks like what is it, an asp of the church? Asp? Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. The Catholic people, what's the front of the church? And it looks like there's a baptismal font. It's not. It's actually an apprentice taking direction from his master or her master, to him in the card, sorry. And from a master and from the commissioner of the piece of artwork. So this is a coming together of some parties to create something new and to pass the torch on to somebody else. I'm telling you, if my theory comes true, I'm freaking out, and you probably won't see me for 6 months. I'll be like, I'm freaking out. I think that we're passing the torch to DeSantis. I think that that's what's happening. Is it going to work? I don't know. We have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I think, the subterfuge might be less than palatable for some. The messaging is going to be loud and strong. We're going to hear messaging for the next 2 years. It's just going to be message. They're not going to stop. I said to my girlfriend this morning, I said, so what do you think? Like, things are going to get crazy now. And she was like, what? I'm like, things are going to get crazy now. So things will be revealed. The messaging is going to keep coming. We're going to hear a lot. And then things will be revealed later. So they've got stuff under the surface here. They've got stuff under the surface going on. So there is a plan. There's a plan. So yeah, serendipity. You know who I want it to be? Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, okay. A WOC. Okay. Oh, Candace Owens, maybe. Huh. So let's see. Is DeSantis in on this plan to make him a king? Yes! It's a Kingmaker card! Holy crap! Serendipity. Candace Owens? You looked up Candace Owens? Or help! Serendipity. All right, so we got the Kingmaker card. So DeSantis is in on this. This is whoo. This was a hard decision for him, though. And he was holding back. And I think this waiting for things to be revealed, I think, is waiting for things to cool down with his wife, because his wife is undergoing treatment right now. I think that's what he was waiting for. I think he's still on the fence, but I think he's willing to kind of play this game to see where it goes. I think he's willing to do that. So, Sarah Huckabee. So, all right. So let's do. We'll do storytelling with who do we have? I'm putting Tulsi Gabbard, Candace Owens, and Sarah Huckabee. Okay. So, potential VPs. Tulsi, Candace, and Sarah, in that order. We got Tulsi, Candace, Sarah. I'm going to do them this way. Tulsi. No. Does she have kids? She may not want to do it because she wants to have kids. She may say my time of service is coming to an end. She's open to it down the road. She's not going to do it now. No, absolutely. Tulsi's out. Sorry. She's out. And we said Candace. Candace still working on things. Still has a lot of negative messaging that she needs to get out there. She's not ready for this. She loves it. She would love to be a part of it. Just can't do it now. Can't do it now. She's willing to work on a team. She doesn't want to work in that individual position. Her kids are too little, probably too. Her kids are itty bitty. Sarah Huckabee. Let's take a look. She's carving out and working with her state. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no for her. She's not going to want to do it. No. And no one wants her in there either. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a viable candidate. So, all right. So there's all three of them. There's all three. What about Carrie? Okay. Carrie Lake. No. I think we're going to get a dark horse out of this one. I think it's going to be somebody none of us are expecting. So, but again, they may not be locked in to somebody yet. I was thinking the same thing, Jumpin' Jupiter. I think you guys are sharing a brain. Okay. His wife is clear. Okay. All right, Jennifer. I don't see your super chat came through, but I don't know if anyone else saw it. They can let me know. I say, no, not seeing a super chat, but that's okay. Get in there. Ask about someone. What is up with them telling me they? Okay. Can I ask you about someone I've been chatting with on chat? What is up about them telling me that they are someone? Like a celebrity? Are they telling you they're a celebrity? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like this person that you're talking to. So here's what I'm going to tell you. There's no future with this person. The comfortable life that you have is what you have now. If this person is promising you a more comfortable lifestyle, they're not telling you the truth. This is a person that is much more controlling and someone who is going to not he's not going to, or he or she is not going to be able to cash the checks that they wrote. And it's going, then it's going to turn into this story. Oh, well, I had all this and now I'm just rebuilding and you're going to help me do that because we're great together. There's going to be, and I'm surprised I'm not getting the gaslighting card. It's definitely not what you think. And there's definitely going to be some misrepresentation of financials for this person. So they may be saying, I have all the money in the world, but they don't fall for it. So, yeah, just be mindful of this one. If they're telling you they're a celebrity, be extra mindful because I'm getting a feeling that that's what you're saying. Anybody that tells you that they're a celebrity don't. So, will I pass SSC CPO exam this month? Well, the cards say, what do you think? So the question here is, are you prepared? The cards are saying you need to look more closely at what you have studied and also how you have studied. So not to get into that vapor lock, like overstudy, where you're like, and like your head's caving in because you've just studied too much. So that is something, the what you have studied is key here. There are certain things that you're missing, maybe some concepts that you kind of are not connecting the dots on them. You will do well. You won't do as well as you want to do unless you go back and you kind of review the gaps that you had in the onboarding of the information, if that makes sense. So like if you were on vacation for a couple of weeks, or if you just gapped out in a couple of classes and you didn't pick up some concepts or some units that you covered, go back and redo those like that. There's kind of holes in there. So serendipity, really? Let's see. Will Sarah Huckabee ever run for president? Will that ever happen? Yeah, but I don't think she'll make it. I think she's much better in a supporting role. She's very smart and very decisive, but she's much better in that supporting role. She's not an out front girl. Sorry, I do like her though. I do like Sarah Huckabee. Her dad was so proud when she won the other night. It was really cute. It's really, really cute. So, thank you, Sari. Okay. All right, mama. So sun in reverse. Yes, we're going to get, and I think I told you this in a private reading too. I think I said that there was another little surgery that they wanted to do that was going to provide some relief. I think I told you that. So it's partial relief. They're going to do one thing. It's going to really light you up though. Okay. Because we've got sun in reverse, then we've got the ace of cups upright. So it's going to give you a new beginning. You're going to get some relief. So this is a good thing. Here's our page of sword. That's our surgeon that's going in there and doing the little work that he needs to do. And we come out as page of pentacles with, again, another new beginning, another new foundation. And the page of pentacles is a new beginning for the physical body. So then we have that seven of pentacles in reverse. So they're going to take a look at everything that had been done up until this point. They're going to make some adjustments to those things. And I think that's what I was telling you, that there was something that was done that they didn't do enough. I think I said that to you. And so they may have to go in there and do it more, and finish what wasn't done. Under the surface, the world in reverse. This is the closure of this. We're getting to the good part where we're going to correct what we can correct at this point. But you're going to have to rehab. So I got the strength card in reverse on the top. You're going to have to do that rehab. We all hate doing physical therapy. You have to do it. So start small, aim small, take smaller sessions, take a break in between during the session, whatever you got to do. You're going to have to do the physical therapy. So, but it looks like they're going to go, they're going to go in and they're going to do a little bit more work. They're going to get things sorted out, and it's going to be a little bit better. So, oh, no one wants to help me with the damage done. You know what? I'm not getting the sense that it's going to be like one of those malpractice situations or anything. They have to do this in very small steps, Sari. So whatever, and I don't think that something was not done correctly. I think it just wasn't done as aggressively as it should have been prior. Like they should have gone in and taken like 2 centimeters, and they only took 1.5 centimeters because they were trying to be very careful. Here we've got 3 of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, and 6 of Pentacles. We're finally getting somewhere. So that the 3 of Swords in reverse is hard cycle ending. We're coming into the good stuff. Hierophant, you're going to have a team that's working together. Ace of Pentacles, that's our restart. It's in reverse, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Like I said, you're going to have to do your rehab. And 4 of Cups in reverse, you're getting answers now. You don't have to imagine the answers into the real world. And then our 6 of Pentacles, we get to that place of stability, and you're going to be getting stronger and building that up. So yeah, you're on your way. Just you have to be patient. 6 of Cups in reverse, and don't expect this. You're not getting in a time machine. It's not going to take 20 years up, which is something I said. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story about when I dislocated my knee, and I used to run like 15 miles a week on the beach when I lived at my beach house, and I did yoga after coming in from running, and I dislocated my own knee. And my sister had 2 kids, had 3 ACL surgeries between the 2 of them. They were all sport kids. And so she loaned me her ice machine that like kind of runs the ice through, and I had the brace on my leg. And I said, I really hope that this was just a few years ago. I said, I really hope this isn't my ACL, because like I'm a full blown adult. Like I have kids. I can't really do surgery and all that. My sister goes, oh, they won't give you surgery. I go, well, why not? And she goes, well, Anna, you're not an athlete. And I was like, but I kind of am. Like I'm a little bit of an athlete. And she goes, yeah, but you're not a professional athlete. So like apparently like they can like rebuild your femur if you're a high school football player, but not if you're at the time I was a 40 something mom. It was a very sad moment for me. I was like, well, that stinks. But I had to do some rehab for that just to get it back in order, and it stinks. Everybody hates doing rehab. It does hurt when you're there, but the point is that you're strengthening it. So you're gonna have to do rehab. So, and Jennifer said it's a weird situation. Yeah, Jennifer, if you want, you can email me fortunecookiestarot@gmail, and we can talk a little bit more about that. So yeah, don't worry. If the super chat's not working, it's okay. All right, Billy, I'm not sure what that meant. Is he going to I don't know. I don't know. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I love acupuncture, and we actually have a cupping kit now. Oh, you're doing PT now. You're gonna have to do it after the surgery, though. Oh, oh. I don't know what that means, but it sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. So, all right, let's wrap it up with Harry and Meghan. Oh, wait. Oh, Karen just said something. We're gonna put these cards back. I'm so afraid those cards are gonna fall over the place. Where are my cartoon cards? See, I got all organized over here, and now I can't find anything. Oh, here they are. Mystical Melodies. Karen, do I see you having knee surgery? So this is kind of neat because the high priestess tells us that you already know what you're supposed to do. So in your head, if you know that you're supposed to have surgery, you're supposed to have surgery. Your instincts are correctamundo on this. So don't deny that. Don't second guess it. Now, the Five of Swords suggests cutting. Yes, surgery that will be successful. We have the Six of Wands right here. The Five of Swords, though, it suggests a team effort. So maybe getting some additional opinions, maybe getting that second opinion and making sure that you've got the right guy for the right job. So I would be careful about who you pick, and also when they schedule this. If there's an issue with the surgeon that you want, don't go to somebody else. Okay. So there's going to be some timing issue. Somebody says that they're going to say, I can't do the surgery, but so and so can. So don't do that. So all right, you said doctor says no right now. I see your comment there. He's saying no right now. So that's what this is, I think. That's the you know the now kind of thing. Yeah, they won't move forward until they know it's going to be successful, and it's yeah. So I think possibly this multiple player in here, the that 5 of swords may be working with multiple doctors to get you entirely to a place where you can have the surgery. I think that's what we've got going on here. So so let's take heed of that. But will the surgery be successful? Yes, I think it will. And again, it's going to take some time before we can get there. This is all holdbacks here. So, all right. So now let's do some pick a card. Do you guys want to do pick a card? We'll do a pick a card. I'll do a whole bunch. So we've got these gals, and we've got that, and then I wanted to bloop. Or do we want nah. Yeah, no. Liminal Spirits Oracle. We'll throw some Oracle cards in here, right? So what we'll do is pick a card for a relationship that is troubled in your life right now. All right. So we're going to do 3 piles, and I'll read them one at a time. And this is my first public pick a card. So again, this is everybody focus on a relationship you have that is troubled. Could be family member, could be romantic relationship. think that's 2 cards there. It is 1, 2. There we go. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. And we'll do a little Lenormand in here too. I don't know if other people do their picker cards like this. I don't know. I've only seen a few. So we have some fun. And then we'll wrap up after this. I'm going to go eat some hot food. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So I want you guys to focus. This is a relationship that needs, that is troubled, that needs some help. If you picked this pile, this is your reading. So we got the conditions, burial ground. That is a relationship that is probably running its course. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. We also have the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. And we have, oh, you know what? I don't know if I want to use this. We're going to hold off on this Lenormand. I'm not going to have those in there. I want to use another Lenormand deck. Oh, look, they're right here. Didn't even know they were right here. Just putting them out. These will be easier for you guys to see. Oh. All right. So we got our piles again. Sorry about that, everybody. So burial ground. This relationship should be sacred, but is dead and has run its course. It is not yielding anything good anymore. The new foundations that were tried, they tried to lay the groundwork, just kept missing the mark, just kept falling short, missing the mark, not making it. In your heart of hearts, you know that this relationship needs to come to an end, or at least have some distance between obligation and politeness. Okay, so this is something that if you pick this deck, you really should take a huge step back and a huge breath away from this relationship. It's just been too much. Very heavy to bear. It is likely a familial or a karmic relationship that you're going through. And the lesson is probably that you have to step back and get away from it. And you have to just kind of save yourself, get yourself out of it. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings, count the time that you had, honor the good times that you had. Sometimes things change. If this is someone that you're dealing with that has substance abuse issues, sometimes you can't feel responsible if you were there and like having a having a good time with them with substances and whatnot. Sometimes you have to say, hey, you know what, the good times we had, but I got to get out of this because I'm toxic for this person, they're toxic for me. But in heart of hearts, whoever picked this, you kind of know that relationship has run its course. You could still be polite, you can still be friendly, you can still coexist. If it's a family member and you have to go to Thanksgiving, so be it. You can do it. Just be polite and hold your ground on that. If it is a relationship that is an optional relationship in your life, I say pull the plug, get out of it. This is an individual that just has kind of crossed some lines and has made things too difficult to continue with them. So we had that pumpkin patch card too. So we'll put these all on the sides. Now, if you picked the second pile, this is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Book, ship, moon. Witch at the end of the world, fiber. So this liminal deck is really cool. It's got all sorts of cool stuff in it. So it says fiber. I don't know if you guys can see that. Fiber is about weaving and recreating, cooperating, getting in and trying to enmesh yourselves together. So this may be someone who is too involved in your life and too involved in manipulating your life. This feels like a very, very heavy hand trying to direct things, trying to get you to come along, trying to get you to conform and to be part of their fabric. So the initial foundations, bringing it together, was, hey, I'm going to help you, we're going to build something together, this is going to be great. And then the execution was very poor, and then you got angry about it. You became the witch at the end of the world. And so the witch at the end of the world, you need to take that power back. And I know I said that before in another reading, but this is about, initially meeting someone who is really dazzling, and they're going to make everything great, and they're going to work together with you, and like, let's bake cookies and paint your living room. And all of those offers kind of fell flat because this is somebody who's almost like too pushy for their own good. Like, they're just all involved in your business, and it's just too pushy. So the witch at the end of the world is about kind of redefining yourself in this person's purview and letting them know, hey, you know what? I'm not a pushover. Like, I know you offered to do all these great things for me, but I'm not a pushover. I don't really need you to hold my hand through all this. And I appreciate what you did, but bitch, get out of the way. Let me do what I got to do. So the messaging too, we have information. This person came with information. They came with a skill set. They came with some ideas. They came in like gangbusters, and they wanted to kind of redecorate your whole life. The time to move on is now, and don't feel bad about that. You can kind of close off the relationship. This is just somebody who's a bit heavy-handed in terms of control, and I don't want to say manipulation, but the way that they interact with people. It's very pushy, very self-assured, very loud. It has a very mother-in-law vibe. And to be sure, like, I have a great mother-in-law. I adore my mother-in-law. I think she is the cat's pajamas. She's really super awesome. I'm very fortunate. I get along very well with my in-laws. So I like all my in-laws. We are on to number 3. Oh, kitty cat. Meow, meow. Looks like our Pusheen, except she doesn't have the splotch on her eye. So if you picked this one, this is a tough one. Okay. So the cat tells us to be solitary. Cats are solitary animals, and to keep your eyes open. Okay. Be aware of things. You need to see in the dark. You need to tap into all of those crafty behaviors that kitty cats do. Just be very, very cautious and observe. The situation at hand right now is stable and safe and perfectly fine. But there are things that are going on that are questionable. So the Lily's card does let us know that there's some odd things happening with the man, the individual, and the level of loyalty that this person has. So Lily's man, dog, uh, questionable things around the man's loyalty is how we look at that. Using those cat-like behaviors can go and kind of pay attention to some other things. I'm not telling anybody to go looking in cell phones or anything like that. Don't be shady, but there's some shady stuff going on here. Seeing things from another perspective may bring things to a more rapid close. The death and the maiden or death and the maiden, I'm sorry, invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. This is something that's going on. So we've got a situation in here where someone is being not entirely truthful, and they are going to react in a very stern and serious kind of manner. So that's something that you do need to keep in mind. Oh yeah, okay, good. Oh, good. Okay, Billy. Yeah, Billy, um, Billy Brittle. So, the Alicia is the expert on the crystals. I buy all my crystals from her. I don't know what I need. Like I told her just like a couple weeks ago, I'm like, I'm just gonna send you like some money and like put together like a kit. You tell me what I need because like I don't know what I need. Yeah. So that's about it. This is like somebody who's a little bit being taken advantage of. How did you guys like this pick a card thing? I never did them before, so I don't know if that was that fun or was that not fun? Do we want to just keep reading cards straight with like a beginning, a middle, and an end and an actual story? So yeah, we missed Alicia's sale too. She had a sale that was going on and we missed that. So or I missed it. I don't know if you guys missed it. I missed it. I didn't order anything. Um oh okay. You guys love it? The pick a card? That was fun? Okay. All right. Oh, good. Okay. I can keep doing those. I was gonna do some recorded ones too, some production videos. So, serendipity. I'm so jealous you bought stuff during you know what? Like I'm like the worst because I kept telling myself I got to go on and order crystals. I got to go on and order crystals. There's discount code. And I totally flaked. And it was like the day after I was telling somebody, yeah, Alicia's having a sale. And then I was like, oh no, she was having a sale. She's not having a sale anymore. No sale for me. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So all right, boys and girls. Thank you everybody for jumping in. So I guess we'll add a pick a card on Wednesdays. Like I don't know, should I start with the pick a card or should I end with this pick a card? So I don't know. I always do fun. I always want to add more value for you guys, like more bang for your buck being here. It's your time, it's my time. You know, I want you to get a good amount back for hanging out with me because I do appreciate all of you. I'm having a great week so far. Things are happening and not in rapid succession. I'm not drowning in work, so things are great. And yeah, so we will be on. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I have some obligations that I have to handle, but I will be on Friday. We're going to have Dueling Tarot. So those of you that are new, come to Dueling Tarot. Bring a drink because it's going to get fun. It's the only tarot happy hour on the web. So I'm going to go get a bite to eat. I love you all, Serendipity. I especially love you. You are a peach. You are my favorite. I know my numbers are blooming. They went crazy this month. So things are starting to happen. So I'm very happy. So everybody have a great night. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll see you all on Friday. Take care until then. And thanks for all the super chats. Bye, everybody.